hair has to be washed, detangled, and washed again.
Okay, y'all, so go back to her original video for the whole thing. But the long of the short of the story is that sis booked an appointment for a blowout with this Dominican salon. And prior to the appointment, she had faux locs. I guess that the salon rule was if you came out of any kind of braids or anything of the sort, you needed to wash your hair, detangle it, wash it again, right? So she's assuming, based off of what the website is saying or whatever they're saying to her, that they're going to do that, right? Like most people would think like, okay, I'm going to take my braids out if I'm going to a salon specifically to get a blowout or a silk press. I'm obviously going to get my hair washed. No. She says that she gets to the salon and they pretty much ask her like, did you come out of any kind of braids or whatever, whatever. She was like, yeah, but I already combed my hair out. She says that the assistant comes and he pretty much tells her like, yeah, I don't think she's going to do your hair because she doesn't do hair. My bad, y'all. My wrist is itching. She don't do hair like she doesn't touch hair that just came out of braids or some wild shit like that. So the girl's like, well, what? Like, I took them out. I combed out the residue. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. So they call the owner, the lady over that's supposed to do the girl hair, and the lady is like, yeah, no, I can't do it. And she's like, what do you mean you can't do it? And she was like, yeah, like you was supposed to already come like wash detangled and wash again. And the girl was like, oh wait, so you wanted me to do it? And she was like, yeah, I sent you a text message. That's what it say. And she was just like, yeah, it didn't say me, the client, is supposed to wash my own hair. Like, why would I wash my own hair twice to come to get my hair done by y'all and then get it washed again? Like, that doesn't make any sense. She was like, my hair is detangled. Excuse me, y'all. My hair is detangled. My hair is loose. Like, I don't understand the problem. The lady's just like, yeah, I said what I said. I'm not doing your hair today. It is what it is. Now, they're charging $100 for these silk presses. And the girl is like, she's not supposed to necessarily get like anything else done to her hair for like, a week or so. And she's disappointed because she's just like, okay, one, be more clear in your policies. And two, I came way over here. It's a Saturday. Like, it's not like I could just find somebody last minute to do my hair. And the lady's just like, she's just kind of like, whatever about it. Like, well, I don't know what you're going to do, pretty much. And to that, as a hairstylist, I want to say, are y'all okay? Seriously, are y'all okay? What happened? What happened to us? Because I don't know a world where you work in a full service salon and you don't wash a client for a silk press. Now, every state is different, but in the state of California, the only services that are not covered under state board, meaning that if you are not licensed, technically you can't wash, but these services you can do because state board does not regulate them, is weaves, wigs, locks, and braids. So out here, by law, if you offer any of those services and you do not have a license, you cannot wash anybody's hair. But a silk press, a heat service, and then it's like, I'm looking at this woman's hair and I'm like, what's wrong with it? Did she say somewhere in the video that the lady tells her, like, oh, all hairstylists do that? No, no, we don't. No, we don't. We don't do that. Now, you can't come to me for an hour and a half service with a head full of braids and expect me to take them down for you. No, you can't do that. But all of my clients that's coming fresh, I got clients that come and the ponytail is still molded from the last time that I did their hair. You know what I do? I get their asses to that wash bowl. I wet their hair. I put some African Pride, the pre-shampoo, the aloe pre-shampoo. Baby, we put that there. We let that thing saturate. We comb it out, and then we wash as normal. I don't understand the problem. Like, I don't get it. I don't know when we became like mean girls, and when we got to this part where we want the money, but we don't want to service the people that come and sit in our chair. Like, if you're not a people's person, if you're not a girl's girl, if you don't like dealing with the public, like I say this all the time, go work at a fucking warehouse. Go work for Amazon or somebody. Why are you working directly with the public? Like, we are literally in an industry where our job, our literal job and purpose is to make women feel beautiful. That's our literal fucking job. And half of these women don't even get to the feel beautiful part because they leave the shop looking like this poor woman. Like I don't get it. And then there's people that will client blame. And yes, some clients are literal, like they're delusional. But this lady does not give me that vibe. This lady looked like she booked an appointment, she did what the fuck they said, and she showed up. And if they didn't want to deal with her hair, which they got the same fucking hair we got, so I don't know. But if they didn't want to deal with that or whatever the case was, they could have said that. But to tell this woman that, oh, well, you were supposed to wash, detangle, and wash your hair again before you got here. Are we just pulling policies out of our asses now? I'm confused. And then the poor woman says that since she's been in Texas, she's only had one good experience.